Hey guys, I am Ibigandscary. I'm bringing you another StarCraft 2 replay, this time featuring Nickyboy in our top left corner, playing our red Zerg, and in the bottom right we have Saltzer. Saltzer is our blue Protoss. Both players are in Masters. We are on Ohana, and I'm having a pretty good day. I'm not gonna lie, just had some peanut butter. It's delicious, and I'm looking forward to taking a look-see at this game. ZVP is our matchup on Ohana. You know, kind of favors two-base play just because the natural is so easily protected. You've got a small ramp leading off down to the common ground, and then the destructible debris, which denies the third just a little bit. It's quick reinforcements. You need to take down the destructible debris. Usually just slows you down by about a minute. That first probe heading out of Saltzer's base, throwing down a pylon. Most people will drop it down by the Nexus because it just gives you a couple more seconds of mining. I think it's like 15 minerals that you lose by dropping it down over by the ramp, and then even more probably down by the low ground. But it looks like it's going to be a Forge Fast expand out of Saltzer. It's a very early scout, though. He's not going to see anything out of Nickyboy. Probably just double checking to make sure that that pool hasn't gone down first. Nickyboy is arriving at that 15 supply. He's almost got enough money to drop down the pool. It's probably going to be happening any second now. Also, you can see that Saltzer has the quite a lot of money. He's probably moving down his first probe to throw down that forge, and then a Nexus shortly thereafter. Nickyboy actually is denied his natural expand, so he's moving off with a drone to throw down a third in the top right corner. Oh, he manages to sneak it in. What a good... That's really tough to do whenever there's a probe already there, because you don't want him to throw down a pylon. He's throwing down 3 pylons to wall off the ramp. You could do this on... that was that one ramp you could do that on. And then they ended up putting the supply depot that was buried in the bottom of it because it was so freaking hard to deal with. But the forge finishes up. We'll probably see a cannon once the first pylon goes. It does. Right next to the hatchery. This is really tough. Oh, Nickyboy is playing this like a pro, though. What he's doing is he's got all of his drones working on a single pylon, but he tells them to mine from one of the mineral patches, and then quickly, as they all bunch up like that, right clicks on one of the probes, so it allows all of these drones to hit the pylon simultaneously, and that just breaks the wall off, and the contained Nickyboy all of a sudden has a heavy harvester count lead, and that photon cannon's going to go down. And he also managed to score the surround on the probe, so no other photon cannons are going to get thrown down there. All of a sudden, Nickyboy is up a base. He's got that first hatchery finishing. Where's the other hatchery being built? it's in Saltzer's name. Nickyboy's just building a hatchery in somebody's main. This is ridiculous. I wonder, is he going to see it? He doesn't see it at all. This is the absolutely perfect place for Nickyboy to throw that down. Pool is just now getting started, so the creep is going to throw out just in time for Saltzer to see the Zerglings starting to pop off, but we can see a couple photon cannons are being built. No Zerglings are on the way. They're not going to be able to finish this down, especially with this wall off there. Saltzer's actually showing that he's done this quite a lot, using 2 pylons to defend the photon cannon while it's being built. So this hatchery is in a lot of trouble, but that's okay. He's got a hatchery in Saltzer's main. Saltzer's grabbing a expo for himself. He's got that first gateway up, but absolutely nothing's at home to defend. The economic advantage is kind of evened up with that extra hatchery in the main, but with the spawning pool popping at just a couple of seconds, and the hatchery is going to be done in at exactly the same time. What a pro play. Roaches! And with the 1 gas, this is incredible. Those photon cannons will manage to take down the hatchery, but this creep has got to be... okay, his expo's up. That's fantastic. This creep has got to be... Congrats. Has got to be giving away this hatchery. He's building the spine. A very good idea. Once that queen pops out to extend the creep, the spine will be able to wreak havoc on all the infrastructure that Saltzer has. The expo has gone down for Nickyboy, but that's okay. He wasn't mining there anyway. He probably wants to sneak out a probe to get another expansion eventually if he's intending for this to go on that long. I have a feeling he's intending to play this off to the late game very, very in just a couple of seconds. A single zealot is being built from the gateway, but with 3 roaches on the way, they're just in a lot of trouble. That first spine crawler is going to pop out. The queen has been surrounded, but Spaltzer's going to take massive probe losses from the handful of roaches that are going to be popping out just now. The queen does go down, but more than a handful of workers have gone down for Saltzer. Man, can't get the photon cannons up as a zealot scouting the high ground, but the roaches are just barely out of range. Good control from Nickyboy to keep those roaches away from the photon cannon so that it can do some good damage on the low ground. That nexus is basically worthless right now. Spine's repositioning on the high ground. They're going to start wailing from the top. It looks like the probe that was here throwing down photon cannons has retreated momentarily, but it's not going to be there to throw down anymore. It looks like Spaltzer's... Yes, I was hoping Saltzer was going to just continue with the photon cannons, but he was trying to desperately save his own main. What incredible balls from Nickyboy. Throw the hatchery in his main. That's ridiculous. And really kudos to Nickyboy for doing the probe trick, throwing out that the pylon trick. If you guys don't know about that, you should totally learn it, because evidently you can do this on Ohana, and Ohana is a very popular map. I expect we're going to see a change to that shortly, because it is incredibly difficult to deal with. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have a game you want me to cast, you could PM me here or on Reddit. One way or another, I will see you guys later. I am Ibigandscary.